I tested $400 worth of free Turkesterone and it's still lost to a $10 supplement. Here's why. So companies have sent me $400 worth of Turkesterone for free, no strings attached, or so I thought. After 30 days of using Turkesterone, no matter which brand or supplement, my gains were non-existent. But companies and influencers are still pushing Turkesterone like the next big thing. So today, I'm exposing why Turkesterone is a scam and why creatine, the boring $10 supplement, is still king. When I first heard of Turkesterone, I thought what you were thinking, like this could be the next best thing. I mean, look at it, look at the structure of it. It's testosterone, but coming from plants, and insects use it to grow. So insects must be turning into like Arnold Schwarzeneggers and everything. And I thought what everyone else is thinking, this could be the next best thing. And if it does work like people are saying, then it's amazing. It sounds amazing. But after using it myself, the results, I mean, were shocking, but not in a good way. Like, consider this for a second. Imagine spending hundreds of dollars, $400 in my case, even though I didn't spend it, and lifting the same weights or even the same progression as you would as when without taking Turkesterone, and feeling like your wallet got lighter, but your muscles are not bigger and your strength has not gone up. How would you feel? So let's talk about creatine. Creatine monohydrate, forget about any other form. This is the OG muscle fuel. It's the #1 supplement you should be using before anything else, because I think creatine is the most important. You cannot get it from your diet. You can try, but you need a lot of red meat, fish. This naturally occurring compound helps with muscle building in crazy ways. And there's 3 things that's really nice about it. 1, it's proven to work. There's thousands of studies, decades of research. This is one of the most proven supplements to work. Cheap. It's like, you can go as low as 5 cents per day for creatine if you find it on sale, but normally it's like 20 cents per day, and or probably even cheaper. But this supplement is so cheap, there's no reason why you shouldn't use it. And it's effective. It works really well. It works really well for recovery, for muscle building. When I was a really skinny guy, I needed to gain weight, and creatine was one of those things that really helped to make a big difference. I actually got stretch marks from all the muscle growth that was happening in such a short time. It's one of those things that makes a big difference in training. So creatine, 3 amazing things that I would recommend about it. And there's so many benefits with creatine, not only with muscle size and recovery, but there's also some science showing it helps with brain power. And I actually find this is to be true. It helps me think more. It helps me have more energy mentally. And I've been using it since the early days. This was one of those first supplements I was using where it was like making the biggest difference in my training. And so much so that it was the best thing I've ever taken. Muscle building, strength building, it was one that worked. And one of the first supplements I was using for creatine was Cell Tech. I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, it's actually still available today, but one company that was making it, or the only company that was, Muscle Tech. So Muscle Tech made this creatine supplement with carbs and even in some amino acids. And the carbs would, at least what they said was, it would drive up the creatine to the muscles, making the creatine work even better. And this probably helped with my recovery. I don't know about the part where it's driving more creatine into your cells, because I find creatine to work really well with or without carbs, but it was a massive game changer for me. And I also took another supplement called Sizon. It's still available today, but 10-15 years ago it was also available. You can drink it during your workout, and it has creatine, carbs, everything. It's an intra workout, and this was also a big game changer because I was getting massive pumps, and the creatine alone was making a big difference. And also, creatine is super safe unless you have some family history of kidney issues or your doctor advised you not to take creatine. Then of course you would avoid it. And some people just don't respond to creatine. But if you are a responder to creatine, you are lucky, because it's one of the best supplements you can get in terms of muscle building and cost per serving and effectiveness, the best bang per buck. And some people do complain about bloating, water retention, but I think it's a very normal amount. It's not anything too crazy. With bloating, with water retention, it actually makes the muscles look bigger. So it's not a problem, at least in my experience and what I've seen for other people that use creatine. The bloating thing, the only thing I would recommend is avoid taking like high sodium, because sodium also increases bloating. So there's a lot of things in your diet that could also play a part, as well as your genetics and how your body reacts with things that increase water retention in your body. And of course, for some people it's different. Like for women, I think bloating happens more often. So just be careful with what you consume. Your diet makes a big difference, and some things can help you carry less water, right? So there's many things you can do. So on the other hand, you have Turkesterone, a fairly new supplement but it's old in terms of like the studies and research, but the studies and research do not prove anything. Like there's three things that make turkesterone a bad choice for anyone. So the first thing is price, right? $50, you get this supplement that doesn't have any research and there's not much proof about it, and it hasn't been around for that long, and companies and influencers push it no matter what. And the second thing is effectiveness. It's not effective. There's not much science to it. There's not much anecdotal reports. People who report gains may be using it in a way that it's like, okay, they're on turkesterone now. Okay, they're gonna fine tune their training. They're gonna train harder. They're on this thing, so they better push themselves. Otherwise, like, what's the point of spending $50 or trying out this new supplement, right? And the other thing is fake products. Companies are putting out turkesterone supplements that do not have any turkesterone. Like in fact, some studies, or one study shown that 9 different supplements from 9 different companies, something like this, like they tested their turkesterone and they found 0 turkesterone, 0. You may as well have been taking sugar pills. That probably would have gave you more gains than just taking those turkesterone supplements. So forget about the science. Are you even getting turkesterone in your turkesterone supplements? So the price, the studies, and the effectiveness, 0, right? There's not much of anything out there for turkesterone. I've taken turkesterone many times through many supplements. Some were like testosterone boosting supplements with other ingredients as well as turkesterone. I've taken turkesterone on its own. I've taken turkesterone with tonkat ali. No matter what I took, after 30 days of using it, I didn't see anything. There was nothing really reportable. Every month I make progress, no matter what. No matter what supplement I take, I make progress. But with turkesterone, there was nothing special in my training that stood out to me. Nothing special in my results, I should say. And it's like, okay, I think it's working kind of thing. But with supplements like creatine, you just know it's working. You just know it. Like when you're off creatine, you notice a big difference in your training, and I feel the big difference in that as well. Like if I don't take creatine, my training suffers. If I don't take turkesterone, and I took turkesterone for a while, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss it. So not much results in terms of my use of it. But who knows, maybe I'm not a responder, but still, if you think about it logically, insects take turkesterone to grow and humans take testosterone to grow. But humans have different effects. They get testosterone makes them more masculine, helps them grow more hair, more muscle, more bigger bodies. For insects, you don't see them walking around with beards, with arms like the size of Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't see freaking any insects like that. So taking something that insects take, why would that help humans, right? Even though the structure looks similar in terms of testosterone and turkesterone, one is for insects and the other one's for humans. There's a reason why insects take it and not humans, historically at least. Turkesterone there's not much history going back for turkesterone, but there is history, let's say, for ashwagandha, tonkat ali, long jack, and all these testosterone boosting ingredients. So you're wasting your time with turkesterone unless like we see more research, more studies, and even then, supplements have to use turkesterone in order for you to get turkesterone, which has been a problem in the industry because a lot of turkesterone companies that make turkesterone are not putting turkesterone. So put turkesterone first, companies. So what's the lesson here? Stop chasing after the golden goose egg, because no matter what the promises are made in the industry for any supplement, you have to look at the science and what works. And in this case, it's creatine. Creatine has tons of research, decades of usage across the industry, and I swear by it. It works really well. All you need is 5 grams per day, which is like 5 to 20 cents per day, and you can use it for 8 to 12 weeks, and you can cycle it for a week. I mean, for any supplement, I recommend cycling just because tolerance can be a thing. So take 5 grams per day, no need to load, no need to do anything crazy like 20 grams per day. Eat your protein, get your sources for whatever suits your diet, whether it's chicken, fish, tofu, whether you're vegan or not. Get your protein and stay consistent. Keep training. No pill, no supplement can replace hard work and consistent work. Like, you need to be consistent no matter what you're on, no matter what you're using, if you're natural or if you're enhanced. Just stay consistent and keep training. A lot of it does come with patience and consistency. Show up at the gym, make it a habit, and keep training hard, and the results will pay off for itself. But creatine is the #1 supplement I would recommend from any supplement. It's the proven supplement to work. It makes a big difference in your training. It's cheap and it works better than turkesterone. Don't waste your money on turkesterone. If you find it on sale for like like $5, maybe it's worth trying. But if you're serious about training, you're serious about the gains, focus on what works, focus on your training, on your diet, your recovery, and you keep going and you keep going to the gym, keep training hard consistently. But supplements are just that, supplements. They supplement your diet, they supplement your training. They don't replace anything in any way for anything, right? So keep training hard, take your creatine. If this video helped you out and it saved you $50, hit the subscribe, hit the like. If you are on the side of creatine, comment below creatine. If you're on the side of Turkesterone, comment Turk. And if you are on the side of Turk, I have a Nigerian prince waiting back in Nigeria, waiting to sell you a golden bridge with me in the middle. But yeah, comment below if this helped you, and let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to make more videos for you. So let me know if you have any questions. I can answer them in future videos. Thank you so much for watching.